Your next comic is the exact opposite of me. He's black. And he actually wants you to think a little bit.
Oh, man.
I know. I told him that's not a good idea in this crowd, but no. Yeah, he wants you to know, if you learn anything in life, the best things in life aren't free. They're sticky. Take a second and think of your finest moments. Were you sticky? Please give it up for Greg Manuel.
That was the worst haiku I've ever heard in my life. Give it up for the MC. We're actually doing a Buddy movie in a couple of months, so keep your eye out on that. Riding the Harold and Kumar wave, that's the thing. So, how's everybody doing? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good. About 3 hours ago, my girlfriend called, told me the test came back negative.
What test?
Yeah, negative for what? Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter at all. I think all the guys are thinking the same thing. If any woman calls you and tells you test came back negative, it's just a good day. And here's something interesting that happened on, I was killing some time before I made it to the show. I was at a bookstore, hanging out. I walked down an aisle and I saw something I never saw before. It was a woman openly nursing her baby. It was strange, man. Baby didn't even look hungry. That's the thing. Just whipped it out, slapped him on. It was fascinating and mundane all at once, watching this woman engage in a perfectly normal human bodily function. And yet when I peed on her, yeah, she got all mad and called security. If there's anything you should take away from that story, let it be this. I will whip it out at any second. It's more of a warning, especially with people in the front. I know how expensive drinks can be at these sorts of things, and so just saying, hope your reflexes, spot on. So, just saying, okay. Actually, on the way here, ran into some people who were going to be coming to the show, and they asked me if I was going to be doing some Al Roker stuff. Fuck, man! Apparently because of the glasses. So yeah, Al Roker, yet another black person I apparently look like. Yeah, the other day I was doing a show, someone told me I had a little an Al Sharpton thing going on. I said, Al Sharpton? Really?
Don King, too.
Don King, really? See, that punchline works for those too. All right, black humor. Now I feel a little dirty. I hope you're happy. So, 2008, man, can you believe it is 2008? We're actually living in the future. It's not quite the future we all thought we were going to have, and we're not getting any flying cars or meals in one pill or, lifelike androids who serve our every need, no matter how perverse they may be, yet. But even still, if 20 years ago, I would never believe that if I could be walking down the street and I could hear "Let's Hear It for the Boy," playing out of nowhere, my initial instinct would be to reach for my phone. Hello? 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 Bullshit. Because that's the instinct, right? No matter what the ringtone is. I don't even have a ringtone, but if a phone goes off somewhere, my instinct is to reach for my phone. Could be Dave Chappelle going, "Hey man, it's your phone. Pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up." And I'd still do it. It's just uncanny. 29 years old. Do I look 29, by the way?
No.
I'd like to look like I've been aging or something. It's just preservatives, But I'm getting older, and I'm noticing things about myself that are sure signs that I'm getting older. First one is, there's two main ones. First one, if I have gas, I'm not holding it in. If you notice that about yourself, why bother? I could be online at the bank, I could be on the wake. You could be in the middle of foreplay. It's like James Brown said, got to release that pressure. And the other main thing that I've noticed, teenagers are assholes. Have you seen these sons of bitches? Like 3 p.m. on any given day? You know, don't tell me you've ever been on the subway and you see a whole group pulling into the station, a whole group of them right there. Tell me you're not praying to God, Buddha, or whoever that they don't all get in your car. God damn. You know, they're just these loud, obnoxious things. And they think they know everything. I know, because I used to be that way. I mean, if you strip away everything I thought I knew when I was 14, you know, I'd have one fact, just one. Yep, definitely right-handed. So, that's one thing, that's the main thing you're just going to learn, you know. But, you know, but you gotta be young and stupid. You have to take that time. Your entire 20s, you have to be young and stupid. You have to think you know everything. You have to think you're invincible because you need good memories for when you turn 35 and you're stuck at that job. You know the job I'm talking about. It's a job in a field you don't care about, full of people you don't like, your boss you don't respect. You know, you spend, you know, every 20 minutes you're running into the men's room, you know, in between, you know, bouts of hysterical crying, furious masturbating, and putting your hand down on the toilet seat and slamming the lid over and over, you know, just so you can feel something. And when you're having those moments, what is going to keep you going but that time you got hammered with your friends and decided to feel up that tranny's tits just to see if they were real? You need those moments. And that's why I do this. I love doing comedy, you know. It's one of those few places where I get to ask the kinds of questions and have the kinds of thoughts that I feel like having. You know, you can't go up to the clerk at a Circuit City and ask them, so, you know, Vanna White and Pat Sajak, you think they did it?
Oh, God.
You know, you think they ever got it on behind them letters? You know? Yeah, exactly. You know, I often wonder what celebrities look like doing it. I can't imagine Barry White moved around a whole lot. Probably let his voice do the work, you know? Questions like that. Questions like, you ever take a shit right after you know, get out of the shower? How annoying is that? I feel like you wasted a perfectly good shower. You know, this last one, how about this one? You ever been in a standing 69 with your date? And you've decided you're going to give them your best. You're going to leave them wet and screaming like the day they were born. And it's around this time where all the blood's gone to your head and you've forgotten that they're the one holding you. So you're doing it, in the eminent words of the scholar LL Cool J, you're doing it well. And then the orgasm hits, their knees buckle, and you're on the receiving end of a tombstone pile driver. My name is Greg Manuel.
Greg Manuel!